Hey cupcakes! Today we are doing my December TBR. I am so excited to get this started. I only have one book right now that I'm going to talk about that is Dire Bound. It is my last book on my Year of Aldia challenge that I have. I am already 50% in it right now, so I definitely will be finishing that on the December TBR. Other than that, I have for you guys I have a bunch of prompts in my cute little Christmas jar here. These are prompts from readathons I'm going to be participating in this month. I'm going to do the prompts first, and then I will talk about the readathons at the end that I'm participating in, depending on which books we get with which prompts. Now, these prompts are from those actual game boards, so I already have a book in mind picked for them. Let's just go ahead and get started. I'm excited. So I'm going to do, I think my average books as of late has been like 6 books a month. So first prompt is, see if y'all can see that, is 300 to 400 pages. So we got that one. Okay. I'm just going to shake it up without the lid on it because it's kind of wobbly. Next one is, got this one. Okay. Okay, a book saving for winter. I actually got that one off of the random winter prompts. So next one. And I think I'm going to actually put this into January as well, using this jar for my January TBR, just so I can get those books off that Our Fantasy Bingo board as well. And whatever I didn't get to possibly this month, I can probably get to in January. All right, this next one is a generic title. This is actually one of the ones from the Our Fantasy Bingo board. So I actually have a book planned for that one. So we did 3, we got 3 more to go. Number 4. And some of these are big and some of these are small because I was using up paper that I need to use, so they fit either way. Let me see what this one says. Oh, this one says foiling on the cover. And I can't remember what this prompt was from. It's probably from my random prompts I looked up. All right. Number 5. Oh, a lot of them wanted to go with me. Okay, a standalone. This prompt is from the one of the readathons I'm doing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next one. Number 6. Oh, winter sports. Okay. So we got that one. We got 6. You know what? I'm going to do 8. I have to. I normally have done 8 pages, or 8 books a month, so let me just do it. Let me just do 2 more. So number 7. I see why people get excited when they do these and they want to keep going. A book with a fireplace, hearth on the cover. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me see. It'll focus. My handwriting's horrible, so even if you did see it, you probably couldn't actually read it. Okay, next one. Pick it up really good. This is our final prompt for our December TBR. Okay, it is, oh, okay, so this one is the Our Fantasy Book Club prompt on their board. I have to do that book club book that I picked. So let me go look into my book, see what we can fit for these prompts, and then I will be back to tell you guys about them. Hey guys, okay, so I'm back. It was a while, but for you it's like a few seconds, but I went ahead and wrote down all my prompts on my handy dandy notebook that I use all the time for you guys, of all the prompts that we got and what books correlated with them, and a couple of stats at the end. And then I will be showing at the end all of the readathons that I'll be participating in. I will be showing their bingo boards and what books I have on their bingo boards, but I'm going to also be linking everybody down below, what weeks they're going to be and all their details, and you can go to their announcement videos for them. So if you want to participate in any of them, you can. So with that being said, the first prompt that I wrote down that we had pulled out of the jar was a standalone, and I did My Dark Vanessa, and it is by Kate Elizabeth Russell. And it is on the Lightfall readathon that is going to be from the 15th to the 21st. So I have that one in place for that prompt. And then the next prompt is 300 to 400 pages, which is also on the Lightfall board, and I picked 12th Night. It has 320 pages, and it is by Alexine Farrell Fulmuth, I believe is how you pronounce the last name, but it is this book. The next prompt is Foiling on the Cover, and I picked The Once and Future Queen by Paula Lavardi, and I was looking at it even closer. It technically doesn't have foiling, but I think it does have foiling because this is reflective and it is gold colored. So I'm going to be doing this book because this book actually is coming out on the 15th. So I need to read it anyway, and I have it in place on other bingo boards as well. So they're the only physical books I have. So thankfully they were all the first 3 prompts. So the next book I have is the prompt I did, Book Saving for Winter. That was just one of the generic prompts that I made for the jar, but I put in for that one Cruel Winter with You by Ali Hazelwood. It's just a quick little winter novella that is a collection from Amazon, and it's the first one in the series. So I put that one in place for that. And then also the next one is Winter Sports. So I put Night Before Christmas by Kat Mazira, and the sport is hockey, and also it is on the bingo board for Romance Land, and it is the Christmas tree on the cover, and it has a Christmas tree in the background. The next one is A Book with a Fireplace. I was actually going to put that one in there, but then I needed the winter sport, and I realized that was a hockey romance, so I put that one there instead. And I picked for this one instead Naughty or Nice by Sophie Snow. I have it on the Romance Land bingo board as well as Steal a Book because it was one of the books that Steph recommended, so I put that one on there. Or that she didn't recommend, that was a whole other prompt, that she put on there that she was going to have on her TBR. So I put that one there, that I stole that from her TBR. But it has a chimney, so I counted that as a fireplace because clearly there's a chimney on the house that has a fireplace. So I made it work for what I could. The next one I have is the Our Fantasy Book Club. I needed to do the book club that I picked because this was a book I have actually on my Kindle TBR downloaded. It is A Study in Drowning, so I'll be reading that. And the next one is a generic title, which is also from the Our Fantasy bingo board, and I did The Dark Inquiry. I'm already a little bit into that one. I haven't picked it up since I did the first update of it, though, so I definitely need to get into that one. And I just wanted to also say that there's a couple of prompts that are the books I've already got picked. So Direbound, I told you at the beginning that I have already got 50% through the book, so but that prompt for it was the end of year TBR, which is on the Romance Land bingo board. The next one is the Treat Yourself, so I counted that as either I got a book for myself or someone else got me a book, or as I said, as that book is an ARC, I got it as a giveaway. So I have in place that Once and Future Queen book. And then the only other prompt that would make a full bingo on that sheet is the Fairy Lights on the cover, and that is the Cruel Winter with You, because I also have the Christmas tree on the cover. That's a bingo. So it's four books in a row. So I have all 4 of them, and I'll get a bingo. And if I do the Naughty or Nice going the other way, that will be one. And then I have to do coloring as a, I think it was a craft you have to do during the time. So I put a coloring icon there. And then the next one is a bonus book if I can get to it to where I have a bingo back and forth. So I'll have in place, in case I can get to it, Holly's Fake Date for Christmas by Anne Amasta and Callie Love. It's a really quick book. It's 152 pages. So if I can get to all these other books and then get that one, then I'll have a L bingo. So with that one being said, I'll have a bingo for sure on that one, and then maybe the other bingo. And then for the Lightfall Readathon, you can't do diagonals. You can only go vertical or horizontal. And I believe if I do the Magic Sleigh Bell, I will get a bingo because I have Direbound, and because I think it's like 2 books and then 2 prompts. And it is Donate, Watch a Christmas Movie, I think, and then the 2 books, and then there's the free bingo space. So that's a quick little novella I could read to get a bingo there, but I believe I have a different bingo, but I will show you guys what I have in place at the end here of what books I have. So with that being said, like I said, I am participating in Steph's Romance Land, Winter Romance Land. It's her little mini readathon she's doing. It's from the 8th to the 14th of December, and then I'm doing immediately right after that the Lightfall readathon by G from Book Roast. It's from the 15th to the 21st. And I'm also doing a Merry Christmas one. It's you read a book from the past, the present, and the future. It's an all month long thing. I will show again the pictures at the end. And other than that, I'm going to be doing the board for the Reading Nymph. She did a winter one. I will be doing that one at the end of the month. So anyway, I'll have everything linked below. Everybody check them out, and if you want to participate, as I said, I'll have the dates down there as well. And until the next time, I will see you in the next one. Stay sweet, cupcakes. Bye. Quickly, just wanted to point in this little snippet I forgot to add. If I read all these books and get them done on time, I will have read 2,859 pages. That is 5 Kindle books, 3 physical books, and 1 audio book. Just want to put that in there because I did write it down.